All right, man. Look at this thing wired up now. So, first of all, we've got all these pulleys. All these pulleys up here, so we can change all the speeds by moving the pulley around using this little lever here. Take the slack off the belt, move them around. More importantly, I finally figured out how to do the next thing. Hidden up inside of here is this screw, and this screw is more like a pin that screws in and locks, but it locks something special here. We have this lever here, which is the back gears, which are engaged right now, and you have to remove that screw in order to engage this. That's the way it works. And then you move your belt over to the big pulley here, small pulley here, and you're in extreme low speed, high torque mode. It barely turns when you turn it on, and then you move it to two more speeds to go a little bit faster, but it's high torque for doing threads and shit. Then you put the screw back in and flip this lever back up to take the back gears out so they're not binding, and you're back into high speed mode. So all that shit works now. Then we have the forward and reverse. It works. This is the banjo, which goes right here to connect all these gears together. I only have it off because I don't have any epoxy. I gotta glue these two gears together. This has my new brass insert in it, and you know, it goes over here, and then that all gets attached there. And I made this pulley for the hell of it. This wasn't even broke, but I replaced it for the screw, you know, hell of it, to see if we can break it. So really, there's only been two gears that are broken. The outside of this white one, and another one hidden down in here, which was a pain in the ass. All right, so this is a transmission. You can see the screw's not turning when I'm turning this. We go over the transmission, we pull it up in gear, find a gear, we can get it in. I have to do it with two hands, I think, because it has to mesh. Hold on. There. Okay, so now it's meshed in gear. Now there's a lot of resistance here, and when I turn the white plastic pulley, oh look, it's turning now. Okay, so that thread just sits there and turns unless you engage an auxiliary accessory device. So we come over here, and one thing we can do is we can flip this little lever, and we've locked a gear from here to here, which is now tied to all that mess. And see our little thing right there? This, I can't turn it anymore. But if I go over here, and I start turning this, look at that, it's turning. So now the bed's not moving unless I move it, or I can lock it with this screw. And if I engage and turn the lathe on, it's gonna slide this thing back and forth if I reverse it and all this kind of crazy ass shit. So that's fixed. Then we can flip this, and we can actually make it come back the other way by flipping it, and then it'll come back instead of going forward. Or we can put it back in neutral, use it manually. Transmission's still engaged. Threads turn in. Okay. Then we can come over here and take this and lock it down onto the thread. And then I gotta mesh it in. There we go. Now it's locked in. And now look, our bed's moving with the thread. Very slowly, but it's moving. So now you don't turn it here because it's turning it automatically, and you can go through a wide variety of speeds, reverse and forward, the in and out more speeds, the pulley more speeds, and the back has an infinite number of goddamn speeds on this thing, man. You can make this thing fly, you can make it go creepy slow. And you got your bit in here, and it's just going rah, 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 cutting stuff. At this point, all the shit on this thing's working. Got it for 500 bucks. This is easily a $3,000 lathe, man. It does everything. It's good enough size. It's not gigantic, and it's not too small. It's not like a Harbor Freight toy. This is heavy duty American World War II, 1942 shit here. It all works. You need to take all this out and clean it up and grease it up, because the transmission's, the gears, you can just tell they got gum and crap all over them. This was all nasty inside. Cleaned it off with some kerosene. So we got it locked. Ugh. Cleaned it off with some kerosene. Got 100 years worth of fucking metal fibers out of it and shit. Lubed it up. Gotta do the same thing with this now. But let's see, can we turn it on? Yeah, let's turn it on and see how slow it goes. Let me make sure it's okay. It looks okay. This was the buy of 2022 right here. And I've already saved all my money because they wanted $600 to turn those things for the backhoe. I did them using this thing for about $600. Same thing they were going to charge me. $500 for the lathe, plus $100 to go out there and get it. Now this is extreme low speed. Look how slow it turns. where I can make it whiz and go really fast. That's the back gears, making that happen. This thing's badass. Ta-da!